Every single new color changer that's been released since the line was brought back in 2020 has been either a character or a variant who's never gotten a color changer before, or a character who already got one, getting a new combination of colors. Sally is an interesting case, as she changes to the same color that she used to on her old color changer. But the change with Sally is the fact that she is finally made in an updated mold. This is the first Sally diecast to use a correct mold for Sally since 2019. We missed you, accurate-looking Sally. We really missed you. It seems that they're finally getting back on the right track when it comes to Sally's shape, as her 2022 Welcome to Radiator Springs release is finally using her 2018 mold again instead of the now very outdated one that Mattel continues to use, even though they made a fixed version a few years ago. Unfortunately, the 2022 Sally single once again uses this mold instead of this one, but again, at the very least, we have an accurate color changer, and the Welcome to Radiator Springs series using the 2018 mold again with a far lighter blue than usual, it seems. Now, the interesting thing is that both of the Sally variants that are using accurate molds, the Welcome to RS and the color changer, are made in Vietnam, whereas the Sally that continues to use the wrong mold is made in Thailand. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new 2022 Color Changer Sally. Very excited to take a look at this. Like I already mentioned, she is using an updated mold, very similar to her Precision Series model with the spoiler up, and she changes from blue to purple. You could already see her in that purple color there, just like the older Sally, which also changed from blue to purple, but had the older, now inaccurate mold. Very nice artwork there, as always, for the color changers. Really like to see that artwork on all of the color changers without the terrible looking CGI water splash. Color changers logo there. I just really love this color changer box art. I really, really like it. And that's not a good looking prototype picture. Oh man, that looks really strange. Cold water changes the color, and warm water changes it back. As you know, obviously you've seen a color changer before. Anyway, though, let's get Sally here out of the package. Now that I have Sally, I believe I'm all caught up with color changers. I'm also now finally all caught up with NASCAR racers. I have every one that's out now. I found 5 of them in a store the other day, with Danny, Eric Almiroling, Luigi and Guido, who I didn't have before, Bubba, and the 2022 Lightning. So, caught up on color changers, caught up on NASCARs until they released the Kyle Busch one. I'm doing pretty good currently. Hopefully I find some 2022 singles soon, though. Anyway, here's Sally out of the package, and maybe I celebrated too soon, because something just looks off with her. Much like with the Ramon, the fact that the eyes are a sticker is very apparent and pretty distracting, which is really annoying. You can see there are a lot of bubbles in the eyes of mine, which is just kind of unfortunate. I think it looks better now that definitely looks better now that I smoothed it out a little. But you could definitely tell it's a sticker. It's crinkling up at some areas, which is just unfortunate. And look, she's already changing back due to the warmth of my hands. Wow, yeah, very similar to the Precision Series variant, but just like I thought, it is a bit skinnier. I'd say it looks a little less like Sally than the Precision Series variant. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting looking car. You can definitely tell it's Sally, though. I really want to see what it looks like when she's brought back to blue. But I think the area of the eyes is just a little too big. There should have been a little bit more space next to the eye there, between the eye and like the rest of the car. Got the Porsche logo there on her hood. Got the headlights. There's a look at the side. Really not much to say when it comes to Sally. The spoiler is at a lower angle, it seems, in the Precision Series one, which is interesting. But again, you can just chalk that up to just being a plastic mold instead of a metal mold. There are always subtle differences. The lights there are very nicely detailed. The details in them are actually engraved. This is not what the regular Precision Series Sally's lights look like. This is the light up version, which I've been using in Cars Adventures for years. But yeah, that's the light up version. The headlights on the normal Precision Series Sally should look more like that. Got the Carrera logo. It seems she's missing, yeah, she's missing the tattoo detail, which is interesting. But I mean, it's kind of the inverse of the 2018 Sally, who had the tattoo printed despite the fact that it should be under the spoiler. Here, the spoiler's up, and she doesn't have the tattoo. License plate reads 301 PZE. Seems my sticker's a little misapplied. And I don't know, something about the font size on the license plate I find really funny. It looks nothing like a real license plate. Carrara logo there on the back. There's a look at the other side, and there's a look at the base. Very nicely detailed base. Now let's change the Sally's color and see what happens. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed with how this Sally looks. Something's just a little off with her, and those air bubbles and the eye sticker really are unfortunate. But again, that's probably just my copy. By the way, for those of you wondering, the color changers don't use any stickers aside from the eyes. I don't know why the eyes are a sticker. I guess because it's a larger area that's a different color. Anyway, though, let's put her in the warm water. Whoa! Oh, wow, okay, that's just like with Intro Ramon, where she changes to way light. That is really cool. Still looks very strange from the front. Those eyes are entirely too big, man. But that is really cool looking. That is a really cool shade of blue. Quite different. Very different from her normal design. That is really nice. Huh. Alright, so now we're going to put her into the cold water. This is the second time I filmed this part of the review because the first time the water wasn't cold enough. Come on, Sally, change back. There we go. Now it's working. Just have to dump 5 more ice cubes in there. Very nice. Definitely not my favorite color changer. Again, there's just something about those eyes. But it is really nice to get a new Sally color changer. Just another main character to check off the list for getting color changers in this revamped line. And I really can't wait to see who they make next. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.